You're listening to Those Crazy Weirdos. I'm Martine.
And I'm Cameron.
This is episode 7.
7. Like the movie.
Blah.
Your favorite movie.
Blah. I hate horror.
Martine says she hates horror. She does actually hate horror.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know.
She says horror, but in reality, it's just, you just don't like any movie that isn't perfectly happy at the end.
Yeah, but I don't like scary movies either, dude.
Okay, dude. Literally any movie that doesn't end exactly with they all lived happily ever after. They're married. Oh, so nice.
Yeah. Highly upsetting.
Highly upsetting.
Yeah. I don't like it. I don't like movies where in like the middle of the night you think about it and you like can't sleep. Whether it's sad or scary or whatever.
But that's like any movie for you.
What do you mean? There's plenty of movies that have happy endings.
Just rom-coms, basically.
Comedies, I find.
Which comedies?
General comedies don't have bad endings.
General comedies.
Also, some dramas are good about that.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
See, I've got plenty of genres at my disposal.
Okay, ready? Tease. We have tease again.
Oh, yeah, this time. It's a little bit different.
Shall we clink?
Clink.
Wait, no, we should actually clink.
Okay.
He's doing it halfway.
There
we go. All right, this time I've prepared a special brew for you, Martine.
Makes it sound like you're about to poison me.
No, a special brew. Like a tea.
Yes,
and
I have to guess
you have to guess what flavor it is.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Okay, and he's used a dark cup, so I can't tell the color of the tea, which is quite smart. So I'm going to sniff it.
Yeah, it was definitely intentional, the dark cup thing. 100% never just, took the first one that was there.
This is cherry. Should I taste it? I haven't tasted it yet. I'm going to burn my tongue. Oh, I'm scared of burning my tongue.
Slurp it.
I know, but it still burns my tongue.
What do you mean? Yeah. I love that you do that right into the mic. Beautiful.
It's definitely cherry with... Is it? With cherry... It's cherry lime sports drink. Yes. 1 second. Let me try again. Cameron's just staring at me, smiling like a crazy person.
I need you to lock in a final answer. I'm just going to sit here, not sympathetically yawning and therefore being a psychopath.
Listen to episode 4 if you have no idea what I'm talking about. What he's talking about.
Oh, you're talking about. I don't think anyone ever
Turns out I'm also unhinged. Okay, my final answer. Yes. Cherry with cherry lime sports drink.
Correct on all accounts.
Yes!
Wow. Dude, when you instantly got that it was cherry, I was like, oh, damn. What? What did I do?
I've been drinking these for a while now.
Yeah, I know. Wow, that was really good accuracy.
Thank you. I'm so proud of myself. What a high. Thank you, everyone, for coming out.
I didn't slip anything in there to make you high. I will put that out there. Hey.
I'm excited. That was great. Thanks.
Of course. Oh, we made Rice Krispies.
Oh, yes.
Dude, it's going to be so nice to have Rice Krispies.
At the end of the episode,
yeah. I'm really excited for a snack afterwards. I don't know why, but doing the podcast has now gotten me thinking about the snacks that we have afterwards. It's like an after podcast ritual.
Yeah, I know. I'm thinking of just renaming the end section tea and biscuit section.
Oh, dude, tea and biscuits are so good.
I know, but Rice Krispies aren't biscuits.
No, you're right. But we also made muffins, and those aren't biscuits either. So
I know.
We can have muffins and Rice Krispies and biscuits with our tea.
I think I'm going to eat a muffin and an apple afterwards.
Oh, that sounds good. We got some really good Honey Crisps at the market.
Yeah. It's crazy that in, what are we? April. In April, they still taste so fresh.
I know, right? I wonder.
Do you think they have greenhouses?
I wonder. We could probably look up like the name of the farm or whatever it is. But they are really good. They're like super crispy.
Yeah, I know. I wonder if maybe
juicy.
Like the way they store them? I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, like they are allowed, I think they're allowed to use some sort of gas here that they're not allowed to use in Europe or whatever to like preserve it.
Oh, yeah. Something where it prevents aging.
Something?
I don't remember.
Yeah, and it keeps it like fresher longer. It keeps it less whatever longer.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it works. Tastes good.
Oh, yeah.
It's healthier than eating ice cream or something.
Oh, ice cream's so good.
Cameron's been very hungry these days.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that, man. I got like some sort of ghrelin imbalance or something going on.
I think we've agreed that it's because you haven't worked out for a while, and then you worked out and you got so sore and you're like dying and you're...
It's so bad. It's so bad.
Yeah.
Every time I need to sit down on anything, I'm like, need to plunk. I want to just plunk on the couch.
So funny.
And I'll sit there and be...
Yeah, it sounds
like an
like
old grandpa.
Yeah, it sounds like I'm living with a grandpa.
Well, you know...
Yeah, your poor muscles are screaming for food or something.
Yeah, I don't know, but it's really bad for sure.
Yeah, I think you should drink a protein shake after this.
Oh, I will, indeed.
Well, shall we?
I think so.
Cue the theme tune.
Yeah, the theme tune.
Those crazy weirdos. Those crazy weirdos. Those crazy weirdos.
You don't say.
Oh, very nicely put indeed. Slick, to the point, suave.
Okay, so this is You Don't Say. Welcome to the part of the podcast where we tell each other some fun facts that we've researched or some fun class of facts.
Class of facts. Have we?
We've made that joke before, I'm pretty sure. The
Yeah.
class of facts. Welcome to the class of facts.
I mean, arguably, that's what this section should be called.
I like You Don't Say.
I know. Class of facts, though. Okay.
All right.
Who's going first?
I forget who went first last time. Do you want? I think I went first because I did the history of socks.
Yes.
And I started, and then you not interrupted.
Wow.
We intermingled some of your facts with my history of socks facts. Mm-hmm. Your Scots language and such.
Yep. Okay.
You go first.
Okay. I think I'm going to do a class of facts this week, too. Because it's been in my back burner for a little while now, and I want to get it on the front burner now.
Do it.
So, I'm going to tell you about the history of binders.
Binders! Whoa.
Yeah.
Is this because of your sorting?
No, actually, I was at work one day and I was bored, and I was looking around to see inspiration, and there was binders on the table beside me.
Wow, what an interesting podcast we have. Talking about binders.
I know. Well, I mean, prepare to get your pants blown off of your seat.
What? Yeah, my pants.
I don't think that's actually an expression, is it?
No, blow the seat.
What's the expression?
The seat off your pants or what?
I don't know.
No,
There's an
oh
expression about pants.
You confused me.
Knock your socks off.
Yeah, that one's good.
You fly by the seat of your pants, but that's like being on a whim.
Yeah, I think it's flying by the seat of your pants that you're thinking of.
Oh, well, I'm
yeah,
really
it's
good at...
definitely fly by the seat of your pants that you're thinking of.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean what I want it to mean.
Anyway, yes.
Okay, well, let me tell you about binders.
Hit me.
Because everyone needs to know.
Hit me with your best shot.
Arguably, with school and stuff, like, everyone's interacted with binders before.
Yeah, or duotangs at least.
Yeah. So, did you know that they stem from the invention of loose leaf paper in 1854?
That checks out.
Yeah, and then people were like, this is great, but, like, notebooks are better. So then they made binders.
Wait, what do you mean notebooks are better?
Like, having papers all together.
Yeah, binded.
Yes.
As in something to bind them, like
yeah.
binder.
So that's So that was invented in 1854, the loose leaf paper, and in that same year, an American guy, Henry T. Sisson, filed the first patent for the 2-ring and the 3-ring binder, but he spent much more time like working on his design, so his binder designs never came out until a while later. One second, let me tell you when. 1899 is when his binders started being mass produced for public consumption.
Oh, wow.
But meanwhile, Friedrich Sönneken in Germany also filed a patent for a ring binder in 1886.
Whoa, that's way before, dude. That's like 13 years
before the 99. Yeah.
That's a lot earlier.
Yeah. This guy was an office supplier.
Oh, okay, that checks out. Yeah.
Yeah. And also in that same year, at the same time, he filed a patent for a hole punch for the binder.
That makes
Which
sense,
makes sense that the hole
So,
punch
like,
and the binder go together.
What did they have before loose leaf paper?
I don't know. That's a good question. Like, how can paper not be
Like
loose
before
leaf?
they bound, like it was bound with something, unless they just had,
I'm guessing like glue.
like, what? I don't know.
Well, like paper's been around way before
Right?
1854.
Like isn't just like a piece of papyrus a loose leaf paper?
Yeah.
I don't know. It feels weird to me that was like an invention, quote unquote.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, interesting.
You make a good point.
You do need to bind them somehow so that they're bound. I said binded earlier. I realized I meant bound.
Yeah, binder though. I mean, it is a binder. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the point I was.
Yeah.
That's the point I was making.
Sometimes you forget that that's what that means, you know?
Yeah, I know. Sometimes you nounify something and then you don't
I
realize.
love that! Sorry.
Yeah, and I
nounify.
just verbified a noun. Isn't that crazy? And I just verbified a verb.
That's less.
No, I verbified a noun, didn't I? Anyway, you can
Yes.
nounify a verb and verbify a noun in English.
Yeah.
It's really easy to
That's
do.
fun.
And it's very weird because not all languages you can do that in.
That's cool. Okay, sorry. Going back to Sönneken. I hope I'm saying his name right. But also, you know how he was an office supplier?
Yeah.
There was an image of a ring binder incorporated into his logo after all of that.
Cool.
Which is
That's
really
funny.
cute. Yeah. I'm almost done. Louis Leitz, another German,
Okay.
introduced the hole in the spine of the binder. He made it like a modification to Sönneker's design.
Uh-huh.
Do you know why? Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
You know how some binders on the spine, like when they're in a bookshelf, when they're in a bookshelf, they've got a little hole for some reason.
Oh, like
on
near the
spine.
top.
Near the top or the bottom, yeah.
Right, it's probably to like hang it on a hook, I always thought. Like.
No, apparently. I didn't actually realize this, but it's to help remove binders from crowded shelves. To give yourself like a little like...
Oh, so you could like
hooking
throw like a
point.
little like hook, like you get like librarians or something, if it's a stuffed shelf, you could like
Use
put
your
like
finger.
a little. Oh, but is it big enough for your finger?
Yeah, those ones are big, dude.
Dude, how come I don't? We need a binder here.
I know, we don't really have a binder with holes in them.
Really? Did you look for one?
No, I just imagined it in my brain. I feel like I've seen them before. I
Imagine it in my brain. Okay, got it.
feel like I've seen them before.
Oh,
Anyways.
interesting. So you could stick a finger in there and pull it out.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's so smart. I didn't actually think about why they'd have that.
But
Mm.
books don't have that. And people have been getting along just fine taking books off shelves for
yeah.
like centuries.
You make a good point, but books aren't made so that you could have a hole in the spine.
That's my point. That if it was such an issue getting things off shelves,
Yeah.
wouldn't books also have this problem? Anyway.
Well, I think that if you're in like, I always imagined like a medical practice with like shelves and shelves full of binders of different types of things. That would be useful. The hole in the spine.
Right, but I don't see how this doesn't apply to books.
No, you're right. It does. Yeah. I entirely agree.
No, but it's interesting though.
Yeah.
I didn't know that's what I need to look at a binder to see this hole, but I didn't know that that's what it was about
Yeah.
at all. That's really cool.
Yeah, and the modern 3-ring binder of today is pretty much the exact same as it was when it was first like patented or
cool.
whatever.
Well, they suck. Dude,
Okay.
some of them do though. Some of them, like the little like things that are supposed to clamp together.
Oh my gosh, I hate it when
they
they're
get
not perfectly
bent.
aligned.
They get bent. They never align.
Oh my gosh.
Sometimes they never go through the like you have the stack of paper and then
Yeah.
it won't like you can't get
Yeah,
it.
and
It's
then
just-
it rips the whole of the paper.
Dude, I never liked binders. Duotangs are way better.
Nah. If you have a really nice binder, binders are better, in my opinion. You get to do the clicky thing. So fun.
The clicky thing.
Like opening it, click, and then closing
Okay,
it, click.
only if you had one of those really like soft ones that had like the little rubber thing. There were some that I had when I was a
Yeah.
kid that had like two like
Yeah,
metal
yeah.
notches.
So hard.
And then you had to like,
put
use
your
all
whole
your
weight.
foot. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it would like break your thumb. Like your
Yeah.
thumb would come out looking like with a red like
Yeah.
semicircle on it.
Yeah,
on
yeah,
either
yeah.
thumb it'd be like, ah.
Yeah. Although some of them you could just literally yank apart too.
Yeah, I used to do that because it was easier.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then there were some, like the newer ones, where like they have like just the like they
The
had
one
they
at the
put a little
bottom.
silicon tab
Yeah,
on the bottom one,
I
and then it
know.
was like, whoop, and it was really easy.
I
Those
know.
ones are satisfying.
Those are
I'll
like
give you that.
luxury.
But yeah, those like old school ones were just
I know. We used to have, like, me and my siblings, we'd hand me down binders.
Of course.
Yeah. And so, like, there were some good ones and some bad ones.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, what I was saying is the only difference pretty much now is that the materials they used to make it are different now than they were back then. Because they used to be made out of, like, wood and stuff. But now
I'm surprised
it's, like,
they didn't
nylon.
make it out of lead. It seems they make everything out of lead.
Yeah. And also they added cover pockets.
Oh, yeah. That's a good idea, though.
I mean, that one, yeah. I use those more than I should for a binder. Why don't I just get a file folder at that point?
Dude. Oh, God. Like the inside pocket, though.
Yeah. And then the inside pocket gets stretched.
Dude, I would... Oh, man. This is such weird... These are such... I forgot about this.
Yeah.
I almost forgot about this. But you're right. I genuinely had more papers in, like, the pockets at the front and the back than I did in the binder. Like,
in my singing papers. Binder right now, it's like that, and I need to fix it.
It's crazy.
Temptation.
Yeah. I just always shoved them in there. Yeah, whatever. It's okay.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah. Okay, take a guess of how many binders are sold in the U.S. each year.
What year is this stat from?
I don't know.
Because I imagine it's gone down a lot in the last, like, decade.
Uh-huh. That's
Dude,
fair.
A decade ago, we didn't even have, like, cell phones.
Yeah, you're right.
Like, you know, kids weren't allowed computers in classes and such, so.
Would you like me to just tell you?
You're in millions?
Guess. Yeah.
30.
50 to 60.
Oh.
You were, like, in the right order of magnitude, at least.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
50 to 60 million binders are sold each year in the U.S.
That's actually, like...
That's so many binders. Lot. I guess, like, children need to go to school, and maybe some schools don't want them
Yeah, but you're also right that a lot of offices, especially, like, tax and lawyers and...
I know. All the places that are forced to keep records for however many
paper records. Dude, I actually still can't believe how many places still need paper records.
Yeah.
Why do people need paper records?
Yeah. I don't know. Anyways, 50 years later, D-ring binders were added to the market.
What's a D-ring binder?
You know there's some binders that have, like, a straight line on the left-hand side and then a curvy part on the right-hand side?
Not sure I do.
You don't really know your binders very well, do you?
I'm not sure I know what you're talking about.
Oh, like there's some binders where the like hoop, what do you call them? The rings of the binder?
Yeah, the ring.
Yeah, just looks like a D.
Interesting. But isn't that every binder kind of?
No, some binders are just circles. I associate that with like really big ass binders.
D-ring binder. I'm looking it up.
Yeah. But yeah, those came out around 50 years after the other ones.
Interesting. Oh, I guess it's because then you get one side that's straight so that you can put the papers on straight rather than having to curve them around them.
Oh, is that what the benefit is?
I think so.
Oh, I just thought that you could store more papers in it, but I don't really know how.
Couldn't you just do that with a bigger loop?
Yeah, that's why they've always confused me.
Yeah, I don't know. In any case. Okay.
Anyways, wow, so now you know more about how binders were made.
Dude, really, actually very cool.
Something
that I thought I wanted. You don't say. It's not something I actually thought I'd want to know, but I do know.
I know. Cool. I surprised myself looking into that. I was like, that's actually interesting.
Yeah, it is. For something that you use so much as well as a child, at least. We used a lot of them. Like at my house. Oh my gosh, so many binders.
Well, it's like
colors, types.
Yeah, a rite of passage, man. I used to have to decide what color to make each one of my binders for every class, every semester. Yeah.
You know what? I always did green for science.
What? No. Science is blue, dude.
No. Science.
What are you saying?
No, science
Geography
has always
is
been green. No.
What do you mean no? That's just
science is green. Blue is math.
What? No.
Yes.
Math isn't blue. It's like red.
I think geography would probably be yellow for me.
Yellow's history, dude.
Oh, maybe I did yellow for history too. Actually.
You know what? This is suspiciously close to Trivial Pursuit stuff. Maybe this is where I associate it from.
Oh no! I think I always had blue as math, green as science, because those are my two favorites, and those are my two favorite colors.
Yeah, but I can't believe you didn't put blue for science. That's so obvious.
No, science is green, like the earth, life, green.
Oh. But geography, the earth, green.
Yeah, but geography is like maps.
Yeah, the earth, green. Anyway. Anyway, what do you have
don't
for me?
say. I have, and you're gonna like this one.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Tea facts.
Of course you do.
We haven't done, dude. We talk about tea and biscuits all the time on this show.
I was gonna ask what kind, like spell out tea. We're talking drinking tea, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, good.
What, the letter T?
Well, like t-shirt tea, golf tea. There could be different types of tea.
Right. Yeah. I definitely was talking about golf teas. That's my interest.
Well, I just talked about the history of binders, okay? Anything is possible here.
No, you make a good point, actually. Not gonna lie, that's a valid point. No, but tea, this delicious beverage that we drink.
Right. Hit me.
Ready? They're kind of like rapid fire with a little story at the end.
Okay.
Right? It's the most consumed beverage after water worldwide.
Really?
Yeah, it's extremely, extremely popular.
Not coffee.
No. Dude, there's a whole like swath of the world that just doesn't drink coffee but drinks tea.
Yeah.
I think East Asia, coffee isn't really popular.
Yeah, I guess tea does transcend a lot of cultures, I feel.
Yeah.
Different types of tea.
Yeah, well, like basically all of East Asia, I think,
Yeah.
is definitely tea
Tea
over coffee.
is very versatile.
Yeah. There's more than 3,000 varieties, but all tea comes from the same plant, I'm pretty sure.
What?
Yeah.
Wait. What?
Not herbal teas and such, but like,
Oh, okay. Because I was like, I don't think you have hibiscus in your tea.
no, but that's what I'm saying. Like, that's not tea leaves. Like, tea
Oh,
leaves
I
are
see.
like an actual plant.
But isn't what I have now still considered tea?
It's an herbal tea.
Oh. Okay.
But okay, like in different languages though, they don't even call it tea. Like in French, you have thé, which means tea, but then you have tisane, which is what you're drinking, which means like a different thing that's not tea. It's a tisane.
It's weird how
English we just call it an
English is
herbal
just-
tea. I
yeah.
don't know why.
weird. Okay.
But yeah. So here we go. This is very funny. Its first recorded use, according to legend, dates back to 2737 BCE in China.
Oh, I was gonna guess the ancient Egyptians just for the fun of it.
No, it's China. It's tea leaves. Tea
Okay,
leaves
I know, but the Egyptians can be surprising. That's all I'm saying.
So, according to legend, the Chinese emperor Shen Nung, I don't know how to say his name, Shen Nung, that sounds so anglicized when I do that, but anyway, was sitting beneath a tree while his servant boiled drinking water when some of the leaves from the tree blew into the water. And it was his tea leaves.
Yeah.
And he was like a renowned herbalist or something. And so he's like, yeah, let me try that. And voila.
Sorry,
tea.
this is the legend?
And that's the like history of like, that's the first recorded
That's funny.
tea.
I'd like to think that was true.
I mean,
It sounds plausible.
dude, it was probably something like that. Like, I feel like every invention pretty much is either necessity or accident.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'll agree with that.
But yeah. So, going away from China, a lot of the history of tea is actually, the rest of it that I have is pretty much like all British.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
So, fun fact, the average Briton drinks 876 cups of tea per year.
Per year? Oh my god.
That's more than 2 cuppas a day, man.
You know what? That makes me think of our tea consumption. Because it's
I
probably
definitely
similar.
drink more than 2 cuppas a day. I'll tell you that much right now.
I never thought of that. Dude, you have like 1,000 teas a year. Like, not even joking.
Yeah, probably. I think probably that's about accurate.
In a year? Oh my god.
Well, how many have I had today? This is my 4th, probably.
Dude, just imagine measuring your life in the amount of teas you've drunken. That's shocking. Absolutely shocking.
It is shocking. What do you mean by measuring my life?
Like,
in tea?
Yeah, this is your 7,476th tea of your life. And then you hit different milestones, like when you're at 25,000 and such.
I can start recording if you want, but I think
No.
that would be a bit difficult. I'm not gonna lie.
Wow.
Anyway,
Right,
that means that the UK actually drinks the most tea per capita in the world.
Yeah, I think that comes as no surprise to anyone.
That actually does come as a surprise to me.
Really?
Because dude, tea doesn't grow in the UK. It's an import.
Yeah, but it's
Tea's
their culture.
Yes, but it's a huge part of East Asian cultures as well, like China.
Yeah.
Dude, China's like a huge tea drinking culture.
Mm-hmm.
Like I would have thought China would have been like number one for sure, but no, it's the UK, which I mean, like, it's not that surprising. Don't get me wrong, but it's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Interestingly, though, because it's an import, they don't grow there.
Yeah.
It used to be for the elite in England.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like a thing for the rich, imported. And so merchants and consumers actually alike would take some of the tea leaves and they would boil a little pot to make sure it was actually good. Because I guess there was a lot of scammers out there just selling like burnt grass or whatever.
Right, yeah.
And so they'd actually like test the product on the spot when they bought it.
That's cool.
Yeah, but it was for the elite, so they had to kind of like be careful.
Yeah.
Tea time, the origin of tea time in England. So, between lunch and dinner, there's tea.
I thought that they called dinner tea, though.
I believe that's in the north of England. They do that. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
In the north of England, they'll call it, you have breakfast, lunch, and tea.
Tea. I love that.
But I think the traditional like afternoon tea.
Okay.
Is
yeah.
the pre-dinner, post-lunch snack.
Right.
Where you have. Anyway, that's the origin of it, at least. So it was like in 1840. It was the Duchess of Bedford, Anna Russell. She was like really, really like she loved tea. Like tea was like her thing. It sounds
you would have gone along well with her.
Like,
it sounds.
I love tea. And she found that she would get hungry around 4:00 in the afternoon, which was too early for dinner and too late for lunch. She had already eaten lunch.
Yeah.
But she really loved tea. And so she introduced this tradition where she was like, well, I'll have tea in the afternoon like normal, but I'll also have a light meal with it rather than just like liquid. A snack. So they actually like made a couple of like finger sandwiches and blah, 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 blah. Like, like tea in the afternoon. Afternoon tea has a lot of finger food, like sandwiches, scones, whatever.
Pastries, yeah.
So she started that and she made it like a social thing. And so afternoon tea was born.
Before loose leaf paper.
Before binders were a thing, there was afternoon tea. Yeah.
But not that much more before, which actually surprises me.
Yeah. Okay, and here's my last thing about tea. Ready?
Okay.
This one I think is the most shocking.
Shocking?
It's the most shocking.
Okay.
I'll tell you that right now. When I say high tea, what do you imagine? What do you think high tea is?
Okay, well, obviously I thought of tea real high up, like on a roof. But then I thought of...
Whoa.
Sorry.
Like we're going to high tea though. Like
I
genuinely think of tea up on a roof.
No,
Your brain works in the most mysterious of ways and I love it. It's so good.
I imagine high tea to be like really important aristocracy type people. High tea.
Incorrect.
Wrong. Yeah, that's what incorrect means.
I know. I was trying to do a little like audio thing. It's a podcast.
I thought you were gonna be like, bah. Anyway.
Moving on.
Funny when you do that.
High tea. You know why I laughed so hard at the beginning? Is because that was actually closer to the real answer.
What?
Yes. I cannot believe only you would have guessed that it was that literal. And it is though.
What?
High tea referred to the fact that it was served on like bar stools and bar tables and was drank like from bar stools or from people standing up. It was served higher up, literally. I'm not joking.
That sounds way more sketch than
and
sitting.
Therefore, it was for the working class. It was like after they were done work, they'd go and have high tea. It was like they would sit there and have a tea and whatever. Or stand there or sit yeah.
Oh
and
my
so
gosh.
Low tea, which is a real
That's a thing?
is the fancy thing where you sit and it's served like lower and you have like
what?
Yeah, I'm not even joking.
I bet you they didn't like it was called low tea, so they changed it.
I don't think it's changed, but I think that's what it is still. Except for maybe here. I don't know, maybe nowadays they call it high tea and it means fancy because we've changed it. But yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Dude.
So it's so funny that you guessed. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe when you said it. No way. She actually guessed it was a real height thing.
Gosh, that just explains my whole life.
Yeah. It is a real height thing though, for sure.
Wow. Dude, those were very cool facts.
That's it. That's all I had for tea. But yeah.
You'll have more, I'm sure.
Oh. What do you mean I'll have more?
You can never have enough of tea.
Oh, no, I agree. Maybe next time I'll do golf teas. seeing as you love them so much.
And then t-shirts.
And then t-shirts.
It's time for the quack question.
That was a male duck followed by a female duck.
Do you think that they have different quacking sounds like geese do?
Did you not just hear it?
Yeah, but is that always the case?
Yeah.
Cool.
The male duck is like softer and raspier than the female duck.
That's
why
what
it was
like
versus.
That's what it's like with geese too.
Yeah.
Because the males do the honk, and then the females do the hank.
The Hank. The Hank. The women going, Hank, 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 get over here. Hank, stop bothering the humans. Honk.
Right. So this is the part of the podcast where one of us asks the other interesting question that is rather fanciful.
Interesting, random, just kind of out there question. One of those things that come to your mind and you're like, I wonder. Yeah. So, Martine's turn. Martine, hit me.
Okay.
Hit me, baby. Quack at me.
Okay. So.
Sound like a chihuahua.
That is more accurate to what I am anyways.
In what sense?
If I had to be a duck versus a chihuahua, I'd probably be a chihuahua.
Nah, chihuahuas are too annoying.
I know, but I am rather annoying.
Okay. No, you're not. And you're a lot quieter than chihuahuas, I think. Although some chihuahuas are quite cute, I must say.
It depends on the dog, highly.
It does. Just like every dog.
Yeah, just like everything. Okay, my question is a simple one today.
Oh, okay. I'm excited.
Would you rather be a fluffy dragon or a fire-breathing mouse?
Whoa. Oh. Okay. Fire-breathing mouse, fluffy dragon.
Yep.
Okay, so are you saying, though, that if I'm a fire-breathing mouse, I have scales as well? Like, I have the dragon body.
No, I think you can still look like a mouse.
So I'd still be fluffy.
Yes.
Okay, and if I'm a dragon...
You just be real...
I'm fluffy, but I can still breathe fire.
I don't know.
You see what I'm getting at here?
Yes, it's got to be a fair trade-off, I suppose, eh?
Mm-hmm.
I imagine the dragon wouldn't be able to breathe fire if it was fluffy.
Okay, so fluffy dragon that can't breathe fire, or...
Normal mouse that can.
Normal mouse that can. And is still fluffy.
Yes, if you consider mice fluffy.
I mean, kind of.
They're fuzzy.
Okay, fuzzy.
I'll give you that.
Fuzzy, not fluffy. My bad. My bad. All right, sorry. Okay. I still think it'd be sick to be a dragon, though.
I know.
And if you were fluffy, you could be like the hit at all the kids' birthday parties.
Yep.
Although I don't know if I'd want a bunch of sticky children jumping on my fluffy coat, Oh, children, get off of my fluffy coat. You know how long it took me to wash that this morning.
Dude, you'd fly away with all of them stuck to your side.
Oh, God, yeah. No, actually, I take back the children thing. It would be fun, but only for children who I knew were clean.
People would like you more, though, because, you can't kill them with your breath. And you're
I think
cuter.
A fire-breathing mouse would make people pretty cool. People would be like, whoa.
Yeah, but you'd have to, back away from the mouse.
No, I mean, you could be like a circus performer mouse. Be like, hey, buddy, need a light for that dart there.
Sorry. If you're a fire-breathing mouse, you would become a circus performer.
I just
squander your potential.
I'm just imagining the situation. Okay, I'm going through some options here.
Yeah.
In my heart of hearts.
Yeah.
How big is the dragon?
A dragon, big.
The size of a Komodo dragon, the size of Smog, the size of
what a dragon would be.
The size of Toothless, the size dude, there's so many dragons.
I know, you can pick.
Okay, fine.
But big.
I'd like to be not the size of Smog. It's too big. I'd want to be a toothless size, just a no bigger than a giraffe kind of thing, and a fluffy dragon.
Mm-hmm.
So that I could still interact with the humans and they're not too afraid of me.
Right.
And then I'd go on to be the best circus performing dragon in the
So you're going with fluffy
I
dragon?
think fluffy dragon because it'd be so cuddly. I'd be cuddly with myself. You know, I'd be like her dog. I'd be like so cool. I'd just wrap myself in a little ball.
Whose head is currently off the couch.
Oh my gosh, she's so cute. But I'd be like him, where I just like curl up in a little ball with myself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then I can like have like I would be the best friends with dogs.
Yeah.
Dogs would love me.
You would show up at the dog park and be like, play?
Yeah. Dude, I'd even make friends with the sheep that think I'm going to eat them. And then I'd eat some of them, but not all of them, you know. So
Only the ones that, you know, wouldn't remember.
You know, dragons got to eat, man.
Yeah.
Anyway, what would you choose?
I don't know. Because it's tempting to be a fluffy dragon because of all the reasons you said.
Oh, getting to eat sheep and stuff?
Sure, yes. But what I'm thinking of...
Love you.
What I'm thinking of is, like, if you're a fire-breathing mouse, you're small.
Right. You do like being small.
And agile, and people are kind of, like, afraid of you. So
So you want people to be afraid of you.
Well,
and you think that being a mouse will have people be more afraid of you than a dragon.
You would be a pretty badass mouse, is all I'm trying to say here.
I think you're just relating heavily to a fire, because you are basically a fire-breathing mouse, and I am basically a fluffy dragon. This is essentially what has happened here.
I didn't even realize that, but you're not wrong at all.
I am a big, as you like to say, oaf. Yes. I'm a big block, a big loaf, whatever you call it.
You're a cuddly bear, though.
But I am cuddly, yes. And you are a bit of a fire-breathing mouse. You're like really tiny, but then you'll bite my head off.
Yeah, I'm good at that. Yeah. So I guess it makes sense. What a pair we make.
Now it's time for the cheerful earful.
Yeah.
Cheerful earful.
Ding. I blanked.
For anybody who, obviously no one can see you. Sorry for anyone who can't see you. For everyone other than me, Martine just made the funniest face. Like, oh God, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Ding.
When in doubt, ding.
When in doubt, ding. Should be the title of this episode. Okay, anyway, this is the part of the podcast where I will this week.
Yep, it's Cameron this week.
End it on a happy note. I'll tell you a nice little cheerful earful, if you will. A happy news story that we found. So, this week I have a really funny one.
Okay.
Online stick reviews. Nice yawn.
Thank you.
That was Martine doing a yawn, by the way. That weird, like, you know, that alien extraterrestrial.
I was talking while doing it.
So like a freaking cyclops out here. It's Martine just doing a normal Martine yawn.
I've never been called cyclops before. Okay.
Oh gosh.
Sorry. A stick review? Like sticks from trees?
Exactly.
Okay.
So there's
Is this for dogs?
No, there's two lads in Utah who started this.
Okay.
Or at least they were in Utah when they started. And they go hiking a lot or walking a lot. And they just like sticks.
Oh
I'm not joking.
gosh.
And so they thought, hey, there must be other people out there who
like
sticks. And they're not wrong. I like a good stick. Dude, sometimes it's true though. You'll be walking along, you'll be like, that's a nice stick.
Oh
like,
my
you know what I mean?
You know, sticks
you know,
are...
like, this looks like Gandalf's staff or something.
Sticks are such a universal toy that it's like in a stick museum.
Exactly.
No, in a toy museum. Sorry.
Anyway, and they've said they feel like kids because they get to finally enjoy sticks again.
Oh
But
my
they started
gosh.
an Instagram account where they would do stick reviews. So they talk about like these random sticks they find and they rate it out of 10 based on just totally random factors. And they call themselves stickheads.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, what a good title.
So here's some of the criteria for sticks
Okay.
that have been developed. So they have this whole community now where there's like random people sending in, you know, videos of themselves on a hike finding a stick and rating the stick based on
How
random.
wholesome.
It's so nice.
Okay.
So here's a few of them that I think have just been made by either the creators themselves or just like random things they got, like random people sending in videos, sort of thing. Submissions, that's the word. So there's the McMurray bend test.
Okay.
So it's just how like bendy the stick is. So you want a nice solid stick that doesn't have much bend in it,
Right.
so it gets a better bend test. Then there's the Tennyson curve scale.
Okay.
So they really like having these sticks that are like those ones that are like twisted in the wind.
Oh.
So you have these twisty sticks and stuff. They call it. They rate it on the Tennyson curve.
Oh
Named
my
after
gosh.
Kathleen Tennyson, who I don't know did something. So,
Amazing.
there's some pictures of some really curvy sticks in the article. It's quite cool. And then there was this one. I watched it. It's the Williams Whacker meter. And so this was a guy who was just, it was actually on the Ottawa River. Really? It was a video of a guy with his dog off leash next to him. He's just like, yeah, I'm here at the Ottawa River and I found this stick. And he's like, so it looks quite nice. It's, solid. It's got like nice patina, driftwood patina on it.
Oh my gosh.
And he just like whacks it on the ground. Oh yeah, good whack. Passes the durability test. He's like, good for whacking. Oh, not the dog though. Don't whack the dog.
Oh my goodness.
So he rated it 8.3 out of 10 for this random stick that he found on the Ottawa River. But yeah, the Williams Whacker meter.
That's so funny.
I have to say one of the funniest things about this community though is that it's fractured, Martine.
What do you mean?
It's fractured. There's division.
Twig versus
There's
stick?
division. There's tribes within the community fighting. There's infighting.
Tell me. The suspense is too great.
There's natties versus mods.
What does that mean?
So the natty.
How do you spell natty?
Natty. As in natural.
Oh.
So they're the
what?
ones they're the ones who think that if you're gonna judge a stick, it has to be a natural stick that you just picked up.
Uh-huh.
Whereas the mods are the modifiers, like the people who modify sticks, like carved or or shaped in some sort of way by a human, kind of.
Right. I do agree with the natties, I think.
Oh, look at you! You're already dividing the community even more.
Yeah.
Look at you.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's this big thing within the community that's kind of funny.
Well, wait,
It's
what
like,
do you think?
they do a stick of the month, and the natties are really intense, and they want the mods to be banned. They don't want a modified stick to be stick of the month.
That's gotta stick it to them, you know.
So yeah, that's the natties versus the mods. But anyway, it's
whoa! I need recognition for my pun here.
What'd you say?
I said you gotta stick it to them.
Dude, stick it to the mods. Oh my gosh, that's so great. Like mods also means moderators on online forums. So stick it to the mods.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, I agree with you though. We do need to stick it to the mods. Dude, if you're gonna judge a stick, it's gotta just be a natural form.
Yeah, because then it's just woodworking.
Other than that, it's just you're judging woodworking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go to a different competition, buddy. Get out of here.
Yeah. I have to agree.
No. Yeah. There are some really nice sticks out there. We do that too. I do that a lot where I find a massive stick and I'm like, dude, this would be so good. It's like Gandalf's staff. Like I want to hike with this.
Yeah.
And so they just started a whole online community about it. Isn't that sick?
I love knowing that.
It's awesome.
Oh, good one. And that concludes episode 7. Welcome to the tea and biscuit section.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
That's not what tea is like to you.
No, but it's the end of the episode, which is always sad.
Yeah, I know. It goes by way too quickly.
Way too quickly.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
What? Oh!
Sorry, I had to sneeze.
I thought there was like a spider coming down on me or something. I thought something bad was happening.
No, I had to sneeze. I'm sorry. Bless me. Yes, tea and biscuits. I'm really excited. Do you want to have popcorn?
Nah, we had popcorn yesterday.
Fine. Can we at least have muffins?
We talked about this already at the intro.
We did, indeed.
Wasn't that long ago, man.
And we're going to have muffins.
I think so. Muffin and an apple.
Ooh, that sounds pretty good.
I have to finish my tea. Did you finish your tea?
Yeah, it's pretty much done. Oh, no, there's actually a good amount left.
I mean, like, we've been talking this whole time.
That's true, actually. I haven't had as much time to drink it as I would like to. I'm
I
joking. I'm joking, of course.
What do you think this is? Bad?
Yeah. So those are some really cool facts.
Binders. I had a great time.
Dude, binders.
And
I
sticks.
never knew they had such a random history.
Yeah. Sticks, didn't realize how much they were underappreciated until now.
Sticks are awesome though. I love that. I love how that I loved reading that article. If you want to read the article, you can find it in the description, in the show notes. Or if you want to get in touch and send us your quack questions, your fun facts, your you don't says, your anything, stories. Sorry, I don't know why I blanked. You can send it to
thosecrazyweirdospodcast@gmail.com.
Yes, or visit thosecrazyweirdos.ca and fill out the form. It goes to the same place. We'd love to hear from you.
Yes, we would. Knock on wood like sticks. Stick it to ya. Sorry, I've become unhinged. Like a door made of wood.
Okay. Martine's gone off the deep end. She's gone off the diving board.
What? It's all related.
It's all together. It's all.
We're all in. No, I don't have that song in my head. Sorry. Right. Well.
Wait, why not?
I don't like that. I don't like High School Musical songs in my head.
Is that a High School Musical song?
Yeah.
Oh, I totally forgot. Well.
Have you actually seen a High School Musical before?
I don't actually know. I think I've seen the second one. I was forced to watch it.
Yeah, because, I can't see why you would have watched it.
Dude, when it came out, it was, totally a girls versus guy thing. I was at that stage of life where everything was like, ew, girls have cooties.
Yeah.
And it was like, no, High School Musical's for girls, bro. So,
yeah.
No, me and the buddies were like, nah.
Yeah. It was a big thing.
It's so funny. It was a big thing, the whole cooties and girls versus boys.
Oh, I was thinking of High School Musical.
And High School Musical was also a huge thing for sure. Yeah.
But I don't know. I think I liked it after.
You didn't find Zac Efron's eye. It was Zac Efron, right?
I think. I'm not really sure.
Okay. Well, you didn't find his eyes super dreamy and amazing. Oh
Dude,
my God.
When I first saw it, I was... I think too young to have a crush on someone that old, even though he was 16 with that weird ass hair flick to the side thing,
Dude, I find his eyes a little creepy. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, because they're so
Aren't
brilliant.
they isn't he the one with the super blue eyes? He's from The Greatest Showman, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, his eyes creep me out. They're too.
Yeah.
He's got no pupils.
He's got no pupils.
I swear his eyes are just this weird blue that just makes me feel like it's a robot.
I think I've seen worse eyes than his.
Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong thing.
Maybe. I agree with you, though, that, lighter colored eyes look, in general, more creepy or, cold than darker eyes do.
I don't know about that.
Really?
But, yeah.
I find that, the movies and stuff with the people with the really blue eyes.
Okay, the really light, really pale eyes.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
But if it's, a deep blue,
Okay, fair enough. I think maybe I'm thinking of, you're right, pale. Pale color eyes. Freaky.
Yeah. But you have blue eyes, and they're beautiful.
Well, thank you. Maybe I just like darker color eyes because your eyes are quite dark.
Yeah, they're basically, black.
Why
Soul.
Why are we talking about eyes?
Because you brought up High School Musical.
How does that refer to... Oh, Zac Efron. Anyways, I think maybe I liked it because I was little and I liked every movie that I watched, and then every movie became my new favorite movie. But then I think the songs just got in my head for so long that I've just hated it ever since.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I never watched it, really. Or I don't remember watching it.
I don't recall it being
also,
very
it was
good.
a musical, and I was, for some reason, anti-musical
yeah,
back then.
I'm so glad I fixed that.
Yeah, I only really grew into musicals when I met you.
Yeah, you didn't like musicals when I met you.
Not so much, no.
Good on me for fixing that.
No, because I love musicals now. They're great. Dude, Les Mis...
Phantom of the Opera.
Yeah, that's the other one. That's what I was thinking about.
Yes. The Greatest Showman, I also quite like.
Oh, God, so good. I mean, apart from historical accuracy, that movie's gold.
Yes. Yes. If we ignore that it's about a terrible person.
Yeah. Yeah. If we ignore the whitewashing of history.
Yes.
Yes, it's a great movie though. Like for show point.
Fun. La La Land, also a good one.
Oh, so good.
There's so many really good ones. I wonder which ones we haven't seen yet that are like waiting to be discovered.
If you have a musical recommendation for us.
Yes, send us an email at
thosecrazyweirdospodcast@gmail.com.
Yes. Anyways, we'll get out of your ears now. And let you
We'll get out of your ears now. I like that. That's really good. That's really good.
Thank you. Have a great rest of the time that you have. That sounds really morbid.
Yeah.
I just spent whatever time of day it is.
Listen, man, I'm telling you, your avoidance of morning, evening, whatever, it's just not working.
Have a good one. That's very generic.
Yeah. Good day. Have a good day. Have a good rest of your day. A good rest of your week. Good rest of your
Life.
Oh, no.
Sorry. Yes. Until next time.
Until next time.
Bye.
Bye.